I'm gonna put a doubt in the chat here.
Roll insight. I'm gonna roll
Oh
insight.
God, no.
I get a 3.
No.
I believe it.
Okay, okay. Let's actually do this.
Okay, I'm streaming. We're live. We're in. Welcome everyone to a brand new campaign. Welcome to what is essentially campaign 2, but I'm hearing an echo from Danos, so
Sorry,
that's
I
okay.
rolled a 19 on insight. I seen your foot for your shit.
Roll deception, Tiny, quick.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Shit.
There's only 20. We haven't even fucking started, and we're 50 seconds in, and we've gone fucking mad. Yeah. Yep. You can't tell out there, Dan. He is placid as a lake. He tells no lies. Anyway, this is essentially campaign 2. I killed the other one because I wasn't having fun with it, and after what happened with Uber and fucking him over, even unintentionally, it's just like, no, I'm not happy, and it kind of got to the point of, yeah, no, let's can that shit, start over, brand new squad, brand new team. We are missing a guy, but work has fucked him over, so we can intro him tomorrow or next session. So it's a time of peace and prosperity in the 5 kingdoms. They have grown in wealth, power, and in the last 8 centuries since they rose to power on the continent of Mondesk, wars have erupted. Land, resources, honor, such as it is. But whilst the kingdoms have fought, there has been one single secret that has bound all of them together as a single entity. A single secret that is guarded so closely, they have made sure no one questions anything. No one questions things that have happened in the past. What happened in those past centuries before the kingdoms have rose to power? Who had control of the world of Prenelian? I am going to say I'm going to put the 5 kingdoms in chat. So Tiny, the elevated diligent note taker that he is, and as everyone should be.
Note taking.
Yeah, as everyone probably should be.
Yeah. What is this, school?
Yes. This will be on the test.
Oh.
You will this is the list of the kingdoms. You are starting in the Donid dynasty.
Okay.
And I think I've left one out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I have.
Oh
no, I haven't.
Count.
Oh no, I haven't. It's just right next to my name. These are the 5 kingdoms. I believe there are 5 main countries in this. What the fuck is that? One sec. Why is that? What the fuck? Why? No. What the fuck? Why is that there? No. GM overlay. No. Can anyone see that?
See what?
Shit. One sec.
I forgot to mention my character's blind.
There we go. No one saw anything.
Can't see anything.
No one saw anything. It's fine. Okay, have you taken your notes? If you have, don't
Yes.
worry. The chat will be there. I will post all these if needed in the main game chat. The leaders of all these kingdoms share this one secret. No one has spoken of what has happened in the centuries prior to all these countries' foundings. What happened before that, and why does the name the Jester of Desola come up so often? And when it does, why do people speak of it in hushed and feared tones?
Oh no, it's Deltarune.
So you're starting
Not
off.
chapter 3.
So you start off in the Donid dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm fairly certain I had that written down and it's fucking gone.
Very
Okay,
professional.
as always. Okay, so should we just say you guys have already come together as a party? One of your party has gone to take care of some very egregious wounds that he may or may not have taken,
He had
and
too
will
much
be
grog.
back. Pardon?
He had too much grog.
Yeah, he's gone to the
Ah.
toilet. He's talking to God on the big white telephone. Hello. So you're all in a
Wait a
tap. Okay. You guys may actually recognize this one. One sec. I haven't even finished yet.
I'm already excited.
Yeah, he's already excited.
Here.
You will recognize this.
Oh no.
It's a reuse, because why not? And there's just like fucking people everywhere. So drag your tokens, or just click one of these and move it. Can you literally? Yeah, they're on the token layer. Can you grab any one of these tokens and move them?
Yeah, I got my token here.
Nice. So, people there. Copy. Paste. 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 Okay, that's stuff. I didn't realize I'd be reusing this fucking map until I thought, starting in a tavern. That seems somewhat familiar. So this is as you are in the tavern. You are celebrating. If anyone can has like do you guys who have had the Dylan
Yes.
who
Hi.
has a do you not have a token?
No.
One
I
sec.
don't know what I'm doing.
One sec. I will literally just add a token for you if I can find it. No, not that. Ah, there we go. Oh, right. There we go. Oh shit, I can't. Oh fuck me, I can't edit this yet. Right, one sec. There we go. Okay, that there will be your token for now. The one on
Which
your
one?
character sheet. It's in bio and info. Click on something just on the upper left hand side. Drag it onto the fucking map, and mark yourself, so I know you're not an NPC.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say all NPCs look alike?
Yes.
Oh man.
Not really. There's This is a very. What the fuck have you done?
Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. How does undo?
Clear.
Ah,
Sorry.
how did
A sec.
how did
One sec. I'm dragging you the fuck over here next to Tiny for a second, and I'm just marking you with a red dot for now.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. Now, can you move
Yeah,
your
okay.
character? Can you move that token?
I can.
Okay. One sec. I actually need to get two other characters.
Oh no, not that more NPCs.
Yes, more NPCs. Yeah. How do I do? Okay, one sec. I actually need to
How
do
do I
this.
DM?
Yeah, of course I know how to DM. I've fucking done it fucking few times. This is at least the second time. So, oh, yeah, okay. She is going to be sitting there. Lou. My Lou. My beautiful, beautiful, big, busty Lou. Okay, and in that. So, there we go. You guys are celebrating. It's rowdy. It's not crowded yet, but you guys are celebrating the return from a recent job. And how do you want to proceed?
Do we have drinks?
Good
Yes,
call.
you can.
Good call.
Yes, you can assume you have drinks. You are
Yeah, so who's
getting.
drinking?
Yeah, you
Nice
see.
Chianti.
What's that? Do you have some fava beans and a nice liver?
Oh god, no. Tuna doesn't work with cannibals.
God damn it. You look over to the bar, you see the purple-haired Lou and the half-elf Winthana sitting just moderately imbibing. They're not getting too drunk. And Win just says something to the bartender, points at your table, thumbs up.
Free drinks.
Not free.
Oh, piss.
She's fucking paying for it.
Well, yeah, but if I'm not paying for it, it's free.
Okay. So do you want to just... How do you want to proceed? Do you want to go just full rowdy and just say what a good party you are, whatever your team name is?
Got a team name?
I don't know. You can have a team name.
I think we need to decide a team name before that.
I feel Raven's coming along.
How about introductions?
Okay. Introduce yourselves, please.
All right.
Oh,
I'm
don't speak
the
at once. Fucking
Oh,
hell.
yeah,
go.
okay. I'll go. All right. I'm a half orc barbarian called Adric Balhammer, but he always goes as Junior.
Right.
Yeah, and he's 6 foot tall.
You're a tall boy. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, and yeah.
Anything
Also,
else?
yes. Basically, if he's taking any directions, 9 out of 10 times he's gonna get them wrong.
Okay,
He's
so you can
directionally challenged, boy.
Oh no, no.
Lou's gonna be such a good one for this. This is gonna be a good matchup.
And,
Go on.
and he was raised by bears for most of his life. So that's
Of
all I'm
course.
telling.
Great. Okay, sure. I suppose I'll go next. My character's name is Resuvius Darkbane. I am an ASMR warlock, and I have a very traumatized past. I don't like to speak about it much. It's my first campaign, so I kind of just went with the really generic Lost Soul family, whatnot.
That's fine. We will explore.
I'm full of mental illness and whatnot, paranoia, the whole thing. So I don't know how much Simon wants me to reveal of this. So in case he's incorporating any of this in the story,
right now, not so much because it's just a first session. This is
Yeah,
basically
okay,
get
fine.
you into this. So
I'm a very antisocial character. We'll keep it like that.
Oh man, Junior's gonna hug the shit out of you.
darling, he obviously doesn't want to be hugged. Win is literally Lou is literally just holding you as Win is speaking because being 6 foot tall herself, she is probably the taller, as well as if Tiny's 6 foot tall as well. These three are probably the tallest people there. Yeah. Win, Lou and Lou are basically Lou and Junior are the biggest of the party, so they stand out. And Lou has moved over and is now resting her hand. Win is standing right next to Lou, just holding a wine glass, and she is literally holding on to Junior's shoulder and drinking. And Win is going, "Darling, please don't. I don't think he wants to be hugged."
All right, he hears this and he downs both his drinks and like says, "Maybe later."
Of course, darling.
So I know he probably isn't drinking it, but I just imagine him double fisting a pair of wine glasses and just fucking knocking those back and
just like both at the same time.
Just straight down.
Well, as you say that, a bartender comes up. He's a dwarf. He is bald. He has a shiny bloody head. Mutton chops. Swords are out of drinks for all you tall bastards. Boom. Big one in front of Lou. Boom. Big one in front of Junior. Big one in front of I forget Dan's character again. I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call him Darkbane for now, because the first name
fine.
I'm gonna fucking murder. And 2 more wine glasses in front of Lou and Win.
Mm.
He after that he just kind of just wipes up whatever's spilt and walks off.
Rolls off the end of the bar. Okay. Cool.
Junior's having like genius level focus on his big drink.
This big drink is you know the size of a tankard. Like the it's basically double that for you and Darkbane and Lou and Tiny's Lou.
Yeah.
So it's like big fucking drinks.
This is going to be a problem.
He downs it. He downs it.
Oh my
Is
God,
Artie on your
that-
shoulder, Tiny?
Hmm?
Do you still have?
Oh yeah, of course,
your-
of course, Artie's on my shoulder. She's always on my shoulder.
She just looks bird-like and then just goes. Meh.
Yeah. No, I was talking about Lou and Lou being this 2 completely different characters.
Different characters, yeah. That's what he's on
If you
about.
want, I'll refer to my Lou by a second name.
I was gonna say Lutan, but you could probably refer to me as Lutan. But anyway,
I
yeah.
know your fucking
so, I
backstory.
actu-
Is it the same one you used last time?
yeah, but no one knows that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I'm just saying. Is it the same one you used last time?
Yeah.
Because Dan wasn't here when I accidentally let slip, and you said shut up. And
Yeah, no. Yeah, keep your mouth fucking
Dylan
shut.
wasn't here for that whole campaign, so he doesn't fucking know. So I'm just asking: is it the
Anyway.
same one as last time?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Anyway, so yes, Lutan, because I never actually described my character. So yeah, Lutan, and
Artie.
a handsome, well, relatively handsome. Well, no, no, I've got a pretty good, I've got a decent charisma. So yeah, handsome, handsome, blonde haired, blue eyed elf, warlock.
I can only wonder: do you look down on Win for her half elf status, or is it just like,
No,
I don't care.
no,
I'm not like some racist fucking high elf.
no, he doesn't like he's oh, you know what? No, he doesn't really give a shit.
What do you mean? All elves are racist for sometimes.
Yeah, but the high elves are fucking worse. They're racist
Right.
against other elves, especially when they're poor.
Oh no, he's I mean, it's not. Is it really being racism if you're just right?
Let's not get into that.
Oh,
No,
God,
no,
right.
he doesn't give
Is
a
it
shit.
racist if it's fact?
No. But anyway, no, he doesn't give a shit. But yeah, no, and he has a raven perched on his shoulder called Adulafe that everyone calls Artie, and she can be
Artie.
sometimes be a bit of a bitch.
Wing just slaps you just there. Looks. She looks innocent.
Oh.
Cool.
Ooh.
So,
Anyway, yeah. So he's just sitting there enjoying his wine while watching everyone do things.
Win raises a glass and tinks yours. Job well done, sir.
You too.
Thank you, bud. Thank you, darling. Takes a sip of the wine. Does anyone want to do a Constitution save with this wine? With this, this ale? Because 2 of you have big tankards in front of you.
Well, since I've downed all the drinks I've gone, I think I have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Roll that Constitution saving throw, my dude. Oh,
24.
You've downed that like a champ. You aren't even buzzed.
I'm going super slow with this tank, and I'm like kind of put off by how fast Junior's going through these. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, Lou's a fucking sophisticated elf. He's drinking for enjoyment, not to get wasted. He's enjoying the game.
Exactly.
Ayanami just looks at Junior, aren't we going to enjoy the drink rather than just get totally shit-faced as normal?
Junior's confused by this. Like, is it not the same thing?
No, not my
He- he's-
experience.
He looks at Lou's drink. Well, he's can I have it. The tankard, I mean.
Junior's like spilling it all over. I just kind of like I just move the seat over just like this.
Sitting across from the bear man.
I'm just so sick of being covered in ale.
Yeah.
Hey man, if you're not covered in ale, you're not doing it right.
When you end up starting licking me, so
Yeah, Ayanami is just
Mm.
literally wiping herself down. She is literally looking nonplussed by this. And Win has her a bow on her, straight across her chest, ready to, and what do you call it? A thing of arrows on her back, as if ready for shit to go down.
Mm.
Can I roll a perception check to see that is he doing that, or is he just being?
No, this is obvious. She is wiping herself down. Milo Ayanami is wiping herself down because you've literally splashed ale all over her, and her top being white is getting a little bit see-through, so she's trying to just dry that off. Darling, if you could be so kind as to not splash.
He's
it's
trying
the
to
ale,
figure.
bro.
Nah, he's like, he doesn't understand that.
Okay.
Very well.
He hasn't got manners.
We shall teach him that. We will teach him manners, even if it kills him.
Manners.
Yes,
Spells
yes,
out.
darling. It's to stop people staring as I feel they are. Everyone can do a perception check to see if anyone's staring.
Perception. Oh, cool. 20.
1 sec. I actually need to roll this perception. What the? Where's my dice? I don't like this. Yeah. Ainami has no care. She's busy just wiping herself down.
Cool. Right.
Yep. Win notices they are staring. People are staring at you now. Perception is in skills. Dylan.
Right. Hang on. Just getting about this. Yep. Still don't know what I'm doing.
Don't worry, it's in your character sheet. It's under skills.
Oh shit!
It's-
Right. Okay. So my character sheet. Hang on. Other
Yes.
thing. Yep. Right. Cool.
It's on roll 20. It's under skills, and I need to change
Yeah.
that back. So, no, it's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Skills. Right. Okay. So what do I do?
Click perception, and it should come up. Roll it. Which way do you want the dice to roll? Where it didn't used to do that before. One thing I'm not very happy with this update of roll 20.
So it's not doing that.
It should. It should say, click and drag to roll dice. I can disable.
I'm meant to be on roll 20 here. Yeah.
Yeah, this is on your
Okay.
roll 20 character sheet.
Right. Hang on.
So this is not a thing. I've done that already.
Oh, hang on. Give a sec. Right. Character sheet. Yep. Right. And then perception.
Yes.
Am I giving it a tick?
Yeah, you can see people staring at you.
Okay.
Yeah, you are seeing a lot of people staring at you, and this is kind of triggering a little bit of anxiety because you have a lot of people's attention focused on your small group of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Junior whispers, They're staring. Should I sort it out?
Imagine he doesn't actually whisper. He just does it in like a whispery voice with the same volume.
No, it's just like he leans close to Ayanami, like he's gonna whisper, and just says it normally. And
Yeah.
no, wait. Roll a stealth check.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
Do it.
Let's do this. All right. Stealth. There we go. Stealth. I'm not. Oh, free.
You are not
Yeah.
stealthy at all. You are saying this normally, and your voice is carrying.
Actually shouting.
Do you want me to roll intimidation check?
No, not yet, because a 7-foot tall Goliath walks past. Oi! The fuck you doing? He's literally standing right next to you, right behind you.
Look, Junior stands up and he's like smiling, like, "You want to go?"
Are you that desperate for a fight? You got 2 women there, don't they tickle your pickle?
Like he looks at the women and he looks back at him. It's Friday night. It's fight night.
It's fight night.
God.
Fucking okay. Let's. Do you want to? Do you guys want to stop this, or do you want this to go on?
Lou's picking up his drink and moving over to the fire.
Oh, thanks, Lou.
Bye. If the bear man wants to get into a fight, he's not fucking getting involved.
Win grabs Ayanami's arm and pulls her with. The female warlock knows best than to argue. Sorry.
Ladies.
Break a leg, darling.
Oh man, he's getting hyped.
I'm gonna take a seat on this table instead.
Okay.
He kind of rolled his eyes and moves away.
Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Myself? Right, okay.
Not
No,
you.
it's me.
No, it's just the big bear man.
Okay.
There you go. Initiative. Oh, cool. 2.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell, this guy's not that much better. He got a 4.
Wow.
So he's gonna do an unarmed punch. That's a miss. That's an 8.
Ooh, I'm at 14.
Yep, that's that he literally as he goes to punch you, something inside you just goes, "Nah, man, I don't want to fight this." Goes to you just move your head just ever so slightly to your right, and you just feel it brush past, just whoosh past you.
I'm going to tackle him.
Okay.
Of course he is, yeah, of course he is.
That'd be with athletics, wouldn't it? Because I'm trying to tackle him. Well,
Yes, it would.
all right. 19.
So ready for my elder to get sport.
15. No, you have literally body checked this man, and you have popped him through the table behind. So, on the floor with you basically straddling him. Motherfucker.
The other 4 are gonna join him behind now. It'll be nice.
Hey, he made his bed. He can lie in it.
As you see,
so
I just want to get this out of the way. You see, you 4 who are not engaged in this fight, see the dwarven barkeep just turn his head an unnatural 180 degrees. Oh, for fuck's sake! And he reaches under the bar. Dan, I believe it's your turn.
all right, so I don't get it. I've always rolled 4s. Is he gonna go?
No, you've straddled him. What are you gonna do? Because it's your turn.
I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
So is that just like a strength?
No,
is
no,
it
that's an unarmed attack.
All right.
If you have
I
it.
don't have an arm attack on this, so I'd have to add it.
Just roll a
actually-
d20 and I'll see if it hits. Then roll. Then
Alright.
if it does, roll a d8.
D20. All right.
He
Nah.
he literally catches your hand about half an inch from his face. Oh, you motherfucker! That's a 16.
That's a hit.
Okay, where's my D8? Fuck is my D8? Oh no! That's maximum.
Oh, what was it?
That's an 8. So
Ah,
as he moves his left hand moves your hand out of his way, wham! Right in the solar plexus for 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, it's just 8 points of normal. It's just 8 points of damage. Just wham!
Alright, so that it puts me down to a lovely 34. Alright,
Chonky bastard.
Does Dan get sent through to the other table behind him?
Oh no, he gets hit in the solar plexus, slightly winded, and is pushed off the Goliath. So he is literally on his arse.
Okay.
oh,
You've got to say.
That's
no, like Junior's enjoying himself. He's laughing.
Oh, okay. Like spits out a tooth. He's like, yeah.
no, that's his solar plexus. He's spitting out. He's just going bit of blood. That's it. Just like a tiniest little bit of blood.
Okay. Right. What now?
Let's see. I'm going to
Yeah, I'll do.
actually. Can I actually this sec?
If you want to stand up, that's half your movement.
That's fine.
So I will put this. Green is the bartender, by the way.
Yeah.
Alright. He's good. Alright, so because honestly for the first one, I know it was going to hit regardless, but I thought I had the proficiency, and no, actually I'm not proficient with it. It would just be my strength modifier, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would have been an 8 if it still doesn't hit. Alright.
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you?
He has a great.
Oh, joy. Okay. And
But since I don't know if the Goliath has like a weapon on him.
at this point, he is lying on it because he has a great axe himself, but he is lying on it.
I'm going to take my great axe.
Okay.
Let's go. 25.
That hits.
Dan, bro, you're gonna get proper panned by the barkeep in a minute.
He's not noticing. Fuck me, yeah. Yeah, you take a good hefty chunk out of this boy. Spits out a tooth and blood comes out as well.
Alright, so no, it's not a critical hit. That's fine. Alright. Because it would be 19. Yeah.
Yeah, 19 plus 6 is 25.
Yep.
Azak, did you click to roll it? Because it looks like you clicked twice.
No, because
Is that 13 damage?
Yeah, that's right. It's not damage, right? Because I've pressed the damage bit on the axe.
Okay, right. Okay, no worries. So, as the Goliath is about to get up, you feel a hammer smack your kneecaps, and then instantly on the Goliath's kneecaps. If you're gonna fight, take it outside. I will not have bloodshed in my bar. And you, he points at the Goliath, you owe me a fucking table. And one sec. Fuck me, that was a nat 20 on that intimidation. This Goliath seems to have shrunk by about 5 feet. So that's combat over. Congratulations, Dan. It was a draw.
Like Junior's confused, as in, what? We're not fighting anymore.
No, you big dumb bastard. You're not fighting in here. This is a place of business and a place of drink. I do the business, you get the drink. You didn't fight in here.
He started it.
I don't fucking care who started it. He holds this fucking big ass hammer up You don't know how he's holding it up because it looks like it's probably 2 sizes too big for him. But he's holding it up one-handed. You fight, you get smacked.
Junior.
I don't care who started it, I'm ending it.
Oh no.
Yeah, that has it. Okay, yeah, the 6 is not going to be very intimidating, but the hammer and the fact of he's seeing this over and he's trying to repeat himself is kind of making the message trying to sink in to you.
All right. He's like,
Come on, Junior. Use them brain cells. Go on. Understand.
oh no, Junior only has one brain cell, and that
Oh,
one's
go on.
brain damage.
This is what I'm waiting for. I have an intelligence of 6. I know what I'm doing.
He looks at the dwarf and he looks at the party. What is the party doing?
Lose.
Iron Army is just beckoning Junior over.
My character's just face planted on like this. Sorry, I've just got my hands in my face on the table, just like fuck's sake.
Face palm, table. Fuck.
Lou's just enjoying a nice Chianti next to the fire.
Ching. Enjoy,
I'm
darling.
thinking I shouldn't start another fight,
I will have no
but I
fighting.
really want to.
There will be no fucking fighting in this bar. I guarantee that, or you get thrown the fuck out.
Fine. He's like, puts his axe away and he's just like, you what?
It looks all over the table.
Actually, can you just do a free kick at the? No, he does not. No, don't do that.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I was gonna have him kick the Goliath, but I was like, nah.
The Goliath slowly gets up and goes back to his table. Bartender goes back to behind the bar.
Mm.
Did you have fun?
Yes. Buddy. Yes.
She's enthusiastically clapping. She's about as... I know he's about as smart as a bag of rocks, so she just doesn't care. It's like, hey, my friend had fun.
I shake my head disappointedly and I push the rest of my tankard over to Dan's character.
You rewarded his bad behavior. He's drinking
I've
it
lost
now.
my need for the drink.
Mm.
Right,
He's
next. What's happened? Are we...
next. All right.
Okay. So, you hear the ding 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 of last orders.
Mm.
Bar's closed!
All right.
Does my character know what time it is?
Does Dan's character understand the concept of time?
Probably not. Dan's character
roll an
understands light and dark.
Light
If
and
he looks up
dark.
in the sky, he looks.
I'm gonna
If you
roll-
look out the window, you can see how that is actually quite dark. So it is the hamster kind of turns the gear a bit and goes, maybe it is time to sleep.
Right, okay. Makes sense.
Someone throws a blanket over his head and says, "Oh, it's night now."
I was waiting for that one.
Ready for that? Just in the middle of a really intense fight, and he just gets like
Blanket.
he's in a dark
Oh, it's
room.
nighttime now. Boom. Come
Where
on,
we're
man.
sleeping.
In the inn where we booked in earlier, darling. Where do you think?
Right. I'm gonna roll a d4 and see if I remember where that is.
Roll a history check.
Oh, history.
Yes.
Oh god. History's a. Oh no, that's intelligence. Why do you do this? 8.
You can't exactly place where this inn is, so you just go, okay.
Right. I'm gonna try. He's gonna try to find it.
Lou just, Ayanami just holds your shoulder. We'll take you there, Junior. We'll take you there.
Yay! Escorted by 2 women.
I have no words for that one. It's got by 2 women, an elf, and an Azimar. Sounds like a fucking bar joke. I thought they were already in the bar.
Mm.
An elf, an Azimar, and a barbarian walk into a bar. Okay, so
Barbarian.
Hey.
Don't even start.
just as long as Dan doesn't try and do what Ham did in the last campaign, because that was fucking scary, even for me.
Oh.
She hugged you. You were there.
Oh yeah, so hug someone to death.
She hugged an abyssal monster.
Yeah.
How she survived that first will save, I don't know. But beyond that, that was fucking terrifying.
Because she's a fucking champ.
She is a fucking Sigma for that one. So, as you go out, you see this cloaked, kind of like Lou is right now, cloaked, basically hiding any racial identifiers, kind of hunched over on with a cane, and he has the misfortune of bumping into Junior.
No.
Sorry, my good man. I didn't see you there. My eyesight is not as it was.
Junior's gonna hug him.
How you respond to it. He's gonna
Fucking
He's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him. Oh my
Fucking kill
god.
this
Dan,
guy.
we need some information first. Please don't kill him.
Fine, roll a strength check.
Strength. Oh, okay, strength. All right, cool.
Oh.
14.
Oh.
You hear bones cracking a bit. Because he's just tried to roll a strength of his own and he got a 10.
Yikes.
Oh, okay. That was my gallbladder. That was my gallbladder.
Sorry,
That was my kidney.
You managed strength.
God, you know how hard it must be you have to hug someone to get to their gallbladder?
Exactly, to destroy that gallbladder. My goodness.
I'm literally just waiting to go. I'm waiting for him just to be like, go and just go, I can't feel my gallbladder. With the robe coming up and just someone going, do you have one? It's more serious than I thought.
He's like, he looks at Lou is like, because he's never encountered someone weak like that.
Darling.
1 week. Right, okay.
Literally, Win has taken an arrow and is now poking you in the backside. You might want to let him go, darling. He's in a bit of a pain there.
He's let him go. He's just like drops them.
Whoa! Ow! That was my tailbone.
Can I offer the character a handoff?
Yes, you can. He
apologise
shakily takes your hand as he slowly gets back to his feet. Shaking more than he was already.
Right, so he's heavily cloaked, yes. We can't really determine much from his looks. Okay. Can I choose to investigate that?
You can.
Right, how do I do that? What am I doing?
Be an investigation check.
Right, okay.
I don't think he's really gonna try and hide it.
Okay, cool. Give me a second. Investigation. Did that work?
Yes, you see this is a very, very, very old high elf. If you didn't know better, he might actually be a walking dead man.
Oh, yikes. Okay.
I hear Lou's neck just cracking to look.
So
Junior offers the guy a thumbs up.
Hello, sir.
He just like sweats at him. He's like,
Thumbs up.
All right, so I'm not exactly gonna ask this character any questions. I'm just kind of like, I'm determining what I can investigate just from his looks and whatnot. You know, I'm trying to see what I can from afar.
As you have surmised, he is a very, very old high elf. Obviously,
Mhm.
not long for this world, especially considering what Junior has just done to him.
He
Go
was
on,
completely
life
healthy and
expectancy.
fine, and he was going to live a very long life.
He had a
but
whole
not
life ahead of him.
anymore.
Now he's bladderless. He's tailboneless.
He's broken his
Like-
coccyx, falling on the floor.
Like,
He's-
Junior's like feeling a bit guilty now. He's like, I just wanted to hug someone, okay?
He's like scratching the back of his head. He's like,
What do I do? Ainami just
Sure.
hugs Junior from behind. Don't worry. I'll hug you.
Should I hug him again?
No, darling,
Jesus
no.
Christ,
I can put them back together.
oh my god, no.
He just looks up at you.
no.
Darling, I believe I could put him back together. Don't worry about him.
Oh no, he's just teary eyed now. Like, oh, what have I done?
Are you
Right.
the adventurers that have just come back from a job?
Oh wait,
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Oh,
Blue steps
yes.
forward.
Yeah,
Oh,
my character's quite antisocial, so I think Tiny's character's going to be doing most of the natural speaking here.
Tiny and Dan. Dan just doing it because the
Um,
character is insane.
Tiny's going to be doing the intelligence feat.
Oh no.
Good. I have come to looking for you. I have another job for you, if you are willing.
Yeah,
I
Lou
just
steps
kinda
forward. Lou steps forward in between him and the drunk. And the drunk.
He's not drunk.
barbarian.
He's actually quite sober with that 24 he had.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's. Oh
a
god, yeah.
He's a barbarian with fucking massive constitution.
This is just him in his natural state. Lou steps in between him and the barbarian. Yes. What can we help you with, sir?
I would rather not talk here. It is a bit it's a bit crowded, and what I have to say, I don't think I want other people to hear.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So I'll pick you up and I'll take you where we're staying the night.
Zygo's word.
Lou just slowly puts his face on his hand on his face and just pushes him out of frame.
No!
But I'm helping.
No, you are not.
Oh god, Josh is gonna hate that he missed this.
My character is
Alright,
just giving like another face plant in the background.
All right. I'll lead the older gentleman to somewhere more private.
I have something on the.
Staying, or...
Huh?
Are we taking him to the inn where we're staying? Sorry.
No,
yeah,
no.
are we taking him to the inn where we're staying, or-
As soon as you get out of the tavern, he said he looks at the party and says, "I have a place. I know of a place that's private on a cliffside. That's where I've made camp."
Does that trigger my
Okay.
danger sense?
No.
Oh. Well, Junior is suspicious.
Hi, Nissa. How you doing?
There you are. He's suspicious.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He's
Okay, so we're gonna.
So
shoot
you
some
follow
tails,
him,
right?
and he is literally going at not even half 30 feet per 30 feet for every movement thing.
Mhm.
So he's got about half that. He's
Okay.
this is slow for him, and he seems to be a bit. It's still shaky from the hug. And
Junior's feeling a bit guilty, saying he's thinking, "Oh, did I do this? Oh, why was I cursed with these muscles?"
does anyone want to roll a perception or investigation check on the man to see if this is the result of the hug or the fact of it's just pure age at this point?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
it's either because he got crushed by a barbarian or just because he's old.
He's an ancient high elf. Um,
Wait, what was it? Perception?
perception or it's either perception or investigation, or would it be medical for that?
Probably
But
medical.
okay, roll a medical check.
Medicine.
Medicine
Oh,
check.
man.
Oh,
Okay.
that
Well,
is a
Tiny-
soft 20 with.
Lou knows that it is mostly age catching up with this gentleman at this point. The hug did not help, but it's more age than anything else.
Okay. Okay.
Do you tell the
He's
group?
just
Do you
fucking
tell
old.
Junior this just to assuage his guilty conscience?
He like puts a hand on his shoulder. He's just like, "It's all right. It wasn't your fault."
Chill. Don't worry, fam. He's just an ancient bastard.
Okay. Okay. So we're stumbling along. He's
Okay.
doing all right, apart from he's not because he's old. We're walking at an incredibly slow pace to keep
Yeah.
up with him.
So you walk for about maybe 10 minutes going up to the cliffside. You are at this point in the capital city of the Donid dynasty. It is nestled between two mountain ranges with an ocean behind it. Wait, roll a history. Why am I giving this away for free? Roll a history check to see if you know this.
Oh God, don't! Why do you do this?
No. Okay, Dan's on the right. Dan kind of gets. Dan kind of remembers what one of the mountain ranges is called. Anyone else want to try this?
I rolled a history one.
Yeah, you kind of know what one of the mountain ranges is called too. So don't worry.
Okay.
Tiny,
Tiny, the place down to you.
roll big numbers, Tiny.
He's gonna roll a 2.
If he rolls a 2, I swear to God.
We're all just gonna be fucking
Oh
idiots.
shit, where's my character sheet? There it is. Where is it? History.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I've got a decent modifier. So that's a 12.
Boy,
One sec. Okay, Wynn's actually gonna try this, and please, for fuck's sake, don't have influencer.
oh okay. See,
Okay, because Wynn knows this, she'll explain. Because you know one of the mountain ranges is called Solace. This is the city is nestled between two mountain ranges, one Solace, one Solitude, with the ocean behind it. That's what's separating you from the next major kingdom. And this is like the capital city, despite obviously being the capital, is a very big trading hub. So you're seeing ships coming out in and out at all times of day and at some points night.
All right.
And you see like a lighthouse just doing the whole swirly don't fucking come here, it's rocks and shit. And there's a ship with lanterns just sailing into port now.
Right.
Mhm.
I haven't named the capital yet, so I will get to that in the next session, I promise.
Not to worry. Not to worry.
in Junior's mind,
whereabouts-
it's called Cap.
Whereabouts is this on the world map, by the way? Is anywhere?
One sec. I'll take you back to the world map, and I'll try and point out as near as I can to this.
To where we are. Okay.
Yes.
You are here.
Okay.
Where's the big "you are here" sign?
Right there.
All right.
So it's a small. This one is like the small one, the smallest. But it's like nestled
Whereabouts am I
between.
looking, sorry?
Right there, red pig.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. Okay. Cool. Oh wow. Right. Okay.
Yeah, you are on like the smallest of the small, right now.
Pretty chilly as well. Then, by the looks of it, I didn't expect
Yeah,
that.
the mount at the very very peak of the mountains. Yes, it is chilly, but you are experiencing summer right now, so it's not that cold.
All season. I got it. Right. Cool.
It's more about 10 degrees Celsius. It's not cold. It's not too hot. It's like very very
That means
early
summer day,
spring.
Britain.
Freezing.
Oh,
Summer day in
shut
Britain.
your mouth, Aussie. 10 degrees Celsius is comfortable.
Bloody hell! I'll sound like a long
20 degrees. 20 degrees is the comfort level at a minimum.
Is that for Australians or for
20
everyone?
degrees. I think I'd melt.
You have not been in the
God,
shop at 30 degrees, Dylan. Trust me.
No, you're right. I'm joking. I'm joking.
30
Anyways.
degrees is too hot. But no, 20 degrees
Okay.
is proper normal people weather.
We'll say it's 15 degrees.
Okay, we'll meet in the middle. Okay. Right, so we're falling up the cliffside. We're seeing about the ports and whatnot.
Okay, and you see ships coming in and out. He sits down, snaps his fingers, fire. He has lit a fire. You see what looks
He
like
set himself up.
no. He's setting a small campfire on up, and you see some what looks like dead logs, just all nicely set out for the excuse me, for you to sit on, as if it's been arranged just for you guys, or it's just like somewhere he's found that looks good enough to set up camp.
Okay.
Junior takes a seat
He's sitting down on what looks like
on
a
one of the
stump.
logs. Yeah.
The high elf, the ancient high elf, is sitting down, a little bit shaky, but he's calming down and he's relaxing a bit because he is basically away from people. He doesn't like. He's like fuck again. Darkbane. He's not a very big fan of people.
Yeah. Okay.
So are you all just gonna go sit down, or
Yeah. It sounds like we need to hear what this guy's proposition is. You know, I mean, all of our money has been spent on ale by Junior, so you know
that was the
money
ale?
left from the last job.
All of your money.
Hey, Junior's feeling chuffed when he hears that. Like he's like, "Yeah, I drink all that ale."
We've had our supplies not completely dwindled, I assume, but you know.
No,
Gotta keep 'em hydrated.
you stocked back up when you got back into the capital. You're fine.
Okay. Well, nonetheless, we need jobs for business, anyways. You know, we've all got our own goals that we're heading towards, so let's see what he has to say.
He pulls his hood down, and there he is, the high elf. But like, very thin wisps of very grey hair, very frail, pair of small reading glasses on his face. He is.
You're an elf.
I was
No.
waiting for that, to be honest.
When did that happen?
Oh, God, there's only one elf on this. Actually, God, there's only one elf on this team.
Wind just slaps you. Get it right, darling.
For the third time tonight, my character face bombs.
I may be a half elf, but I still count as an elf.
Wait, you're not a full elf?
No, check the ears.
Tiny's character.
Junior does not understand elves. He sees 20
Wind.
years, he thinks elf.
Wind face palms. Oh my good lord.
Lou is Lou's just not paying attention. He's not like he's still got his hood up. He doesn't care.
He just tries to hide away in his hood.
Lou's not trying to hide anything. He's just like he's just not paying attention to the giant barbarian.
It appears he's grown accustomed to the idiocy of the barbarian for it. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay. You there? You with the hood? I see you are an acolyte of the Raven Queen.
Yes, I am.
I hope when she comes to claim me, she's a little bit gentle.
She always is.
Junior's giggling when he says, like, the gentle bit is like, he misinterprets what that means.
Lou points a finger at him. Lou points a finger at him, casts prestidigitation, and farts in his face.
Oh god, that's back.
Yeah, why the hell do you think whenever I make a spellcaster, I always take prestidigitation so that I can fart in people's faces.
Oh, why?
Tell me, do you know of what happened before the kingdoms were founded?
Zoo makes a fucking history.
Rolled, but I would.
That's
Oh,
a
7.
7.
You haven't
That's
got
a
a fucking clue.
yikes. That's a yikes.
Lou knows nothing.
You haven't
I
got a
suppose
fucking
I
clue.
gotta
You just
try.
know the kingdoms were founded. You know just a little bit more, but still basically fuck all.
Still
It's
fuck
basic
all. Right, okay,
chaos.
Mm.
It was kind of
Do I
chaos.
dare?
You dare.
Oh, okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I've got more than triple your.
Yeah, boy!
Pull
I've
that
Genius
got
tiny
more
little
than
God,
pet
triple
reading
your
glasses and he
proficiency
puts on
with
his
your
God.
modifier,
accent.
but I still failed. So
It's
much
like, but
harder.
actually, I know quite a lot about this history.
Oh yes, I know. I just picture him going, just instantly poof, dress up, suit, little monocle.
Yeah.
Oh
Little
yes, yes.
monocle,
Oh yes,
top
my good
hat.
man. Yes, I know exactly what happened.
Yeah. The bears know everything, don't you know?
Oh my god, it's one of his multiple personalities from the countless blunt trauma to his skull.
God, how am I gonna fucking phrase this?
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh,
I'm fucking speechless right now.
Simon, I bet you didn't expect this.
I fucking didn't. I expected him to get a 1, just going, oh. You have okay. I need to memorize the names for 1 sec. Junior, you have heard
Yes.
tale in your many travels that there was one thing that all the kingdoms would acknowledge: wars, spats, naval battles, army battles, anything, everything. You know that there's one thing that the rulers of every kingdom will refuse to answer. There's one question that they will not answer under any circumstances. They would rather die than answer. But you don't know what that is, but you basically say, oh, well, there is this one question no one wants to answer.
Yeah. It's just a lot of fighting. That's the good stuff. That's why I'm a scholar of history. All the fighting. But this one question no one wants to answer. Why ain't there more fighting? That's how Junior interprets it.
Do you know how...
Sorry, I'm still gobsmacked that you got that role.
So
Anyway,
am I.
continue.
Fucking hell.
Doesn't
Fuck,
matter if you haven't got a -2 modifier.
I've literally been thrown for this. Fucking hell. I didn't exactly expect anyone to get that. Fuck. Do you know how long the high elf just goes, do you know how long ago the kingdoms were founded?
Junior's trying to count it with his fingers.
One.
One.
God.
One. And he took like 10 fingers up. It's like these many ones.
You're close, my good man. It was about 800 years ago. The kingdoms were founded about 800 years ago. I'm a scholar of history, and I don't even know what happened before then. No one will answer. They just die when I ask. People, I've asked, and they've said I will find the answers, but they've turned up dead.
Okay. Oh, look, guys, right. Honestly, if everyone who you sent on this quest has ended up dead, it's a really good idea.
Right. So what's the quest?
We're gonna find out what happened before before the kingdoms were arisen. I assume. Got to go find some forbidden knowledge and shit.
Yeah, but
Does that involve killing?
Right. So yeah. So Junior is clearly in it for the sense of adventure and the
brutal murders.
brute force of killing. Yes. I don't know what Chinese Lou's goals are, like his ulterior goals. But
I'm fairly certain I know exactly what they are, and I'm not gonna spoil anything because I can roll that
that's
right
fine.
into the
No,
campaign.
Yeah, fucking don't.
I hope he does keep it himself. But I assume that you've got some sort of interest in this because of them goals. As do I.
I'm just gonna say one thing. This is aimed at Tiny. You are going to get answers for what you want.
Cool.
Okay, so Tan, are you pushing us forwards to take this offer?
Wait. Oh. Yes. I don't know.
Tell me. Wynn looks at the ancient high elf, who I have not named and probably will not name. Does this quest involve dragons? It
Like,
may, yes.
Win
Like,
have a bad experience
Junior's
with
like
dragons?
gets a little excited when he hears Dragon Bot. He's like a 5-year-old when he gets a new toy.
I think I've just thrown Dan's character into I'm going to fucking slay a dragon mode.
And it's tossed Lou's character into I'm going to lay a dragon. No. But just
No.
remember, everyone, not only bards can be horny.
I'm just gonna give. I'm just gonna find a nice barbarian woman for Tiny's character. Let her kill him by snoo snoo. Big
Oh,
nice
no.
big
Crush
buff
pelvis.
muscly, big buff muscly woman, muscles for days, everything. Intelligence of a -2, have a -2 to intelligence, but go along with it anyway.
So, am I able to pry any more information out of this character for the quest that he's given us? Any more?
You can ask questions. But I am gonna preface this. You are gonna have to make these questions count to your character motivations.
Right,
What
okay.
is driving your character to go on this quest with the rest of these people? Because Junior's in it for the dragon slaying and the fighting. Lou is in it for obviously what Lou is in it
Personal
for.
reasons.
Yes, like I was
also
phrasing
have
it
reasons as well.
very ambiguously there.
Mm-hmm.
Win is obviously in it for dragons as well, and Lou Ayanami is just there just to support Win. So
Yeah. That's fine. Right. Okay. What might be the first one? That's a good question.
just so you know,
Like-
I'm giving you 30 seconds to think.
What? Cheers, quick. Sip monster. Right. I spilled it. So I'm gonna ask about.
You need the 30 seconds because I will start the timer.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna have to ask about the thing that's obviously tied into my past, and so why is it that these people can't speak of this? You know, what is it? What is this? Is it some sort of evil nature that you know that's they can't be spoken about? You know, who's behind? Why do all these people keep on ending up dead that you send off on this quest? That kind of thing.
You've heard the name the Jester of the Solar, have you not?
Indeed, in fairy tales, yes.
Roll a history check just in case. Because if it is fairy tales, just in case.
Because these history checks have been going so well so far.
Oh yeah,
come on,
obviously.
can I... Let me-
Obviously.
Oh no.
Yes, you have
okay.
actually heard. Not only have you heard of the Jester of the Solar, not only in fairy tales, you have heard some people say that he is a supernatural being who can just pop up like that, and whoever deals with him may or may not end up dead.
Okay.
So this
Interesting. Sorry,
guy,
I'm just taking notes. Sorry.
not to worry. The Jester himself is like a boogeyman.
Boogeyman of sorts. Yeah.
Yeah, it is somewhat enigmatic because no one has really lived to tell the tale and to give a good description.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it someone else's turn for a question?
What's your name?
You know what? It's pretty good.
Fucking what? What's your name?
Name the character.
Fuck! I haven't named this thing. You. God, give me a
I
minute.
didn't expect us to ask his name.
God, fucking damn you!
Once again, Dan's character breaks the campaign.
He doesn't break the
Hey,
campaign.
man.
He just fucking derails it ever so while I have to think of this goddamn character name.
Didn't break the campaign, broke the
That at
DM.
least
Yeah,
tells you
just
that
ever
Simon
so.
hasn't-
Well, look. Junior's learning manners, and its manners is to find out
That's
the
very
person's
true.
name you're talking to. So,
I'm very proud of you, darling. My name is Baldwin.
One.
No, Baldwin Farali. And one sec, I'm going to post that in chat there.
Yeah, please put that in there. Right. Okay.
Yeah. My
Hey,
name is.
yoink.
Thank you.
Alwyn Farali. And like, Junior's pretending he's gonna write it down, but he can't. He doesn't know how to write, so.
So it's just like scribbles. You just scribbled
Oh,
something on
yeah.
your hand.
Yes.
Do you need help with that, darling?
Scribbles on the
No,
parchment.
I don't. I pride myself in my penmanship.
She looks at your hand. Yes, very impressive.
Mm.
One sec.
Yeah, just Tiny's character in the corner.
And roll an insight for that, please.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no,
Beat a
that's not good.
13. Beat a
That's not
13.
good.
All right, insight. 12. Nah.
She is complimenting you, and it is very high. Your ego has been boosted just ever so slightly.
Yeah. His chest is puffed out. Yeah.
Love that.
This
Alright,
is why
okay,
I like
so-
making you guys rule these things, because one, it's good because you're learning. Well, Dylan, who hasn't played, is learning the system,
Yeah.
and this
Thank-
is
thank you
giving
for
out
being so patient.
lore as well, which is also very, very good.
Yeah. Thank you for being so patient. Tiny, have you got any quick questions for the character?
No. I no. I think the investigation in and of itself is
That's enough.
no.
Okay.
I'm good.
Am I allowed a question about starting point for where we should be going?
You can, but before you ask, he will just the following will just look down. We don't know. I come from a small group. We don't know why the kingdoms have decided to withhold this information. Why they have decided that this is a very dangerous thing to withhold. It's about history and finding out about the continent of Mondesk itself.
Okay.
History. Yes.
More scribbles.
Yeah, most schools.
Fucking scribbles.
Do you need the name of the continent, because it is split into 5 countries with just an ocean, like inlands, like a sea between every country, but
It's the Mondesk Continent, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Pinky,
If anyone knows what that is
Pointy
from,
finger.
congratulations.
Index, Bob. That's how he calls the continents.
This is the cold continent. This is the hot continent. This is the sand continent. That's wavy ground. Pointing at the ocean.
Wavy ground. I love that.
I don't know why I could just picture that character just doing that.
The hand motion, yeah.
It's wavy ground.
Oh, your sea legs down.
Oh.
Dan's got a fear of boats.
No, trust me, the last one I literally had Dan, Tiny, and I think Ham fearing for their collective lives.
I love a good boat.
And as this will probably bring back very bad memories for Tiny. Secret ingredient.
Christ, don't.
She's not in this one.
Illegal.
I promise she's not in this one. She's not. Or is she?
Sarah lives on.
Oh, wait.
Or is she?
Okay, right, so I'm kind of just waiting for the old guy to just wither away and die here now. Are we making our way back to the inn? Because I didn't see that anyone else has any more questions. We've got a little bit of information on the continent. We've got a little bit of information on where we need. Well, not really where we need to be going. I said I was going to ask that, and Simon said no.
I said yes. I was just going to say something first.
All right. Okay. Well,
Then you just went, okay, since this guy's not going to give us any information, he's just going to wait to die. It's like,
yeah, he's old. He's going to just fade away now. Right. I'll ask where we're going to be going.
Wait. Does Junior know that?
what, that he's going to die?
You know that he's old.
Like he's like, does he know that? Like, he just kind of roll a history check on him.
Roll it.
Check to see how old he is.
13.
You know that in your tribe of Harfor, of where you have come from, you have seen the elderly go from, very, very capable to withered away within weeks and months. This guy looks like he's about to just turn to dust and Thanos away.
He's going to ask him a question.
Okay.
Do you want me to give you final rights?
Oh my gosh.
He puts both
I'm not
hands
going
on
to
his
die.
shoulders.
I'm not going to die yet.
Don't worry. I've done this before.
Oh no.
The first one wasn't successful. Second one wasn't successful. Third
Did
time's a charm. And he does like a quick slap under his shoulder.
Ow.
I'm fucking killed.
Roll a strength check.
Dan, I swear to God.
No.
Dan, I swear to God.
7. It's fine.
Not really, because he rolled a 2. You've just knocked him off his stump. Oh!
Christ, man.
He slowly and unsteadily gets back to his feet. This job may earn you the wrath of all of the kingdoms if they know what you're doing.
A little sparkle came to his eyes. Like, does that mean fighting?
Yes.
He takes him. Does that mean fighting?
Yes.
Good. He lets him go gently. And he looks at the ocean with pride in his eye.
What have I unleashed onto
Like,
this world?
doing the really proud stance as he looks out over it. Right, I'm gonna ask where we're gonna
Foot on
start
stomp, hands on hips, chest puffed out, sparkles in the eyes.
then. Literally, so happy.
Yo, what have I unleashed? The best place to probably start, even just to find out who or what this Jester of the Solar is probably within the capital itself.
Okay. Anywhere specifically within said capital? I assume it's pretty big.
Unfortunate. Be near one of the universities or a library. I'm not
Right.
sure. I've
Ancient grounds. Okay, cool.
Junior asks Lou, says, "What's a library?"
He's trying to spell it out again.
Library.
more scribbles going on the hand.
Library. It is a library.
That's what I said. Library.
We'll get it later.
I wish you guys could see the look on my face right now. It's priceless. It's fucking priceless.
Bookface. Bookhouse. It's where they keep all the books.
Bookhouse. Well, bookhouse. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. Yeah.
House.
What's a book?
Got it.
Next question.
Bookhouse,
What's a
where the
book?
books live. Oh, fuck.
What's a book? Is it where all the
Parchment.
pictures are?
Yes, yes.
And the words.
Lots of small paintings together with words
Mm.
in parchment,
Right.
bound in cowskin.
He's pretending to understand this.
He's just nodding along to it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna roll this. I'm just gonna roll a
That's
deception
it.
check here. Deception. There we go. Yeah.
Roll an insight. Tiny and Dylan roll an insight to see if he actually knows what he's putting down. If Junior's picking up what's being put down. Nope, you see right through him. You read him like a fucking book.
And
You
that's
guys
across
read him like a
courses.
fucking book. He has no idea.
Mm.
Look at Tiny's loose card, and we're just like, God's sake. He just scribbled one continuous line down on his big parchment, thinking it's a word.
Okay, so are you heading back to the inn?
Looks like it. I don't think I've got anything more to ask.
Will I see you again?
What?
What? Well, actually, what's your character, old man called again?
Which one?
Baldwin.
Baldwin.
The old high elf.
Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Fold her in.
He's asking. What's sorry?
Fold her in.
You just hear Win just sigh. Blue has been, just grinning like an idiot this whole time because she's learning things and she likes that.
Mm.
But you hear the sound of cicadas right now saying it is getting...
For sleeps.
Yeah, it is getting time to go to bed.
All right. Goodbye, hugs.
No.
I'm not sure that's a good
No,
idea.
no.
I'm
No,
putting
Win
my
and-
arm in front of.
Win and Ayanami just stop you right there going, no. No hugs.
Yeah.
Give you a hug then. Strength.
So,
Oh, 24.
Who are you hugging?
who are you hugging?
And the one who stopped us from hugging the old man.
Which one? There was two. There was Win and Ayanami.
Win.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, that's my back. Darling, get off me. It's my back.
The bones just crunch.
All you hear is a nice, good, long crack going up and down her spine.
Hey, let's go. It's like, all right.
Oh! Ow!
I nod at Falwyn and wish him. I bid him farewell and wish him good health.
Oh, cool. I got a roll 3. I'm going in the wrong direction.
Oh my god. So as everyone walks off down the path, Junior tries to walk off a cliff.
Of course. How do we stop that?
Ayanami just grabs him by the back and just pulls him and just goes, no, not that way.
Okay.
Not that way. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gwyn is literally
He's
getting
dead.
up and just literally cracking her back into place. Darling, we're going to have to get a leash for you.
If you're into that sort of thing, okay.
Well, Lou would know. Well, my Lou would know know best. Ainami just blushes at that.
Okay, so we're making our way back in then, yeah.
Okay, and drag your lovely characters tokens onto here. One sec. I have an idea. Let's see if you
Oh,
can
no.
all. Hang on a sec. Don't do anything yet.
Oh, okay. Delete.
Can you move these tokens?
These tokens.
Yeah, the tokens I've
Yes.
just pasted. Okay,
No.
that one.
Oh, that one. Sorry.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, I can move it. Yeah.
Okay. The one.
Hang on. Yeah.
Okay. So as you are moving along a very deserted street, you see a trio of goblins and an orc.
Street guy. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Oi.
Hey, boss, is that them? Is that them? You shut up.
I am.
This is the goblins talking to the orc. The orc is just
Yeah,
literally glaring them down.
All right.
So I'm assuming we have to
moving.
guys.
Yeah, I need to get these character sheets onto the right places. Where's that motherfucking character sheet? That's when. There she is. Okay. Okay. So it's getting dark, but it's not too dark that you're not going to be able to see, and dark vision does not come into this.
Okay.
But I just want to do a check. Can any of you guys hear this?
No.
Can you guys hear that?
No. No.
Oh, fuck's sake. One sec. I think I might need to remove something off Discord, but I don't know how to do it. So I added a... Did I add a fucking... Okay. Okay, how about now?
Nah.
Nope.
For fuck's sake. This is something I really wanted to put on because I would think it would give it a bit more mood. Oh, I don't want
We'll have it sorted out for next session if you want.
No, has it? One sec, I've got an idea. If I play something on my desktop, would you be able to hear that?
Give it a go.
Okay.
Unlikely, but
I'd love it if you could. Okay. Can you hear this?
nope.
Fucking hell.
I've gone deaf to the world.
This is bullshit. I want to actually put music through disc. That's it.
Yeah, play the jukebox through
Play
the
music
actual
through
roll
Discord.
20.
That's it. God damn it. I need a bot. The fuck is that?
Oh, music done.
Why the fuck do I... If I put into Discord, would that work?
Probably.
One sec. Because I want to put it. It's basically this music here. I want to have it playing. Because I don't know how... Okay, I'm just going to click on it. If it works, let me know.
I hear music, yeah.
One sec. Is it playing
Oh.
through...
Well, I'm playing it directly on my bit.
Okay. So is anyone else hearing it? Or is it just me?
Right, I hear it like when I play it myself. So that's it.
Okay. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to do it that way. Because I don't know any
That's
fucking
fine.
other way to do it. Tiny, what do you think?
Trying to figure out how to get
Is
the
that
music
like
to work.
Isn't it like a music?
That's it?
Can't you use like a music box?
Noise suppression. Okay, one sec. I had noise suppression turned on. Okay. Can you hear it now?
No.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, I'm not holding this thing up to the fucking mic all the time.
No. There should be a way to put it. There should be a jukebox on the.
there's a jukebox in Roll20. You not use that?
Yeah.
Where is that? I wish to know.
Just lung from the character sheets.
Yeah, it's next to
Uh,
in like the information symbol and macros.
There it is.
Yes.
Okay, manage audio. Tracks, search for tabletop. Tabletop, no. My audio. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna have to fucking download this shit. Give me a minute. Give me 5 minutes. Go stretch your legs for a sec. Oh. 2, 3, 3. No, fucking, what is that? No. 3.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, this is not as I want to do it, but what the outright hell? I'm just gonna copy that. Sorry about this, folks. Download. Ah, fuck me. It's like, really? Why are you going so slow? 14 minutes. Let's take a small break before we do this.
Oh my god, 14 minutes, bro.
Yeah, it's going like fucking dog shite slow. I'm fairly certain there's a faster way to do it. There's got to be a faster fucking way to do this.
To be honest, I don't mind just playing it on my end until it downloads if you want.
Yeah,
You can
but
continue.
right now, one sec. I'm actually trying to get it. Fifth. Wow, what the no, I'm getting a more reasonable one. More reasonable fucking size. Don't care. Okay, it is fucking downloading now. It's a 20. Okay, there was one that was gonna be like fucking 73 megabytes. But I don't think I've got enough space for that. Why is that? Tell me that's not going. That's okay. It's MP3. Okay, so it's gonna be MP3. Right. So let's take a quick 15-minute break while I do this. Sorry about this, folks. Wonders of trying to get this shit. Okay, I don't want that. Why the fuck does it take so goddamn long? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, I want rid of that shit right now. Fuck that. Refresh. The wonders of this. Why is it down? Okay, doesn't download that again. Right. Sorry about this. Again, I might have it soon. Soon, TM. I hate how I have to actually literally try this. This is 6 different levels of bullshit to me. Okay, download that. Cancel that. Fucking hell, finally. Okay. And okay. This is like a free to use music as long as I credit it. And this is the Kevin MacLeod version that was used in File is Too Big. Fuck off. God damn it. Why can't there just be a smaller version? This is so unfair. All I want in life is to play this goddamn music. I might actually have to just get the smaller version. Okay, share, copy. I am probably gonna have to get the smaller version. God damn it. Yep. Download, convert. Sorry about this. Again, it's just taking the piss because I can't do what I want. That went down damn fast. God damn. Okay, it's uploading. So when I do this, would I be able to okay. Add to game. Okay, let me know if you can hear this.
Yep.
Sweet. Why I couldn't get the hour-long version on, I'm probably gonna have to do that in real life. So, okay, that's that done. We've got music. Probably, I don't know if it'll repeat or not. Let's see.
That's fine. We'll see.
I'll probably find some other audio and just upload it. But this is Volatile Reaction by Kevin MacLeod. Check him out. It's fucking great. He's got some good music. It's used on Critical Role.
Cool.
So are we all back? Have we stretched and whatnot?
Yeah, I didn't go anywhere.
Tiny?
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, roll initiative. Because these guys are starting to walk towards you, and they are looking... And they have got, let's see, melee weapons. The goblins have, like... the orc has a great axe. And the goblins have a scimitar.
Yeah,
So-
boy, 6.
Down 6.
Mm.
Can I just disable that? It's fucking 8.
Sorry, am I just an idiot? Where's initiative?
It's right near your walk
yeah.
speed.
I've done it 3 times.
You just need to roll it once, so that's a 13. 17. 13. Win. 17.
All right, no.
Tiny 13. And I need to roll. Fucking hell, that orc just rolled a nat 20.
Smart orc.
No, it's a fast orc. One of the goblins rolled a goblin 1 rolled a 1. So I will put goblin 1 in color, which is blue. Goblin 2 rolled a nat 1. So he is going to be in orange. And Goblin 3 rolled a nat 20.
Thanks.
Yeah, these boys get to go for 2 of these boys. So let's see. Goblin 3 will be green. One sec. I just need to check something. Okay, so the Gob 3 is first. Goblin 3 is first turn. That's the Orc. That's Win. Which one of you has the better dexterity? Tiny or Dylan?
I mean, yeah, 13. Tiny, because it looks like the modifier is 4.
Yeah, my dexterity is 19.
Mine's 12, so.
Tiny, Dylan,
It's okay, Dylan. Dex isn't everything.
What the fuck, bro?
Ayanami,
Well, I mean, it's understandable. Lou is an elf.
Dan, Goblin 1, Goblin 2. So sorry. Okay, so Goblin 3. 1, 5, 10, 20, fucking 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hi! Win. Swipes with a scimitar for a 5 and misses. Five,
Oh,
10,
no.
15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, boy. Even though with a 5, that would have missed. Yeah, the +4 scimitar missed because that would be a 9. So, he has a great axe. And he's swinging at Win. With a 15. Ouch. Yep, that hits. Where's my D12? This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt me a lot more. What the fuck's my D12? There it is. Oh, Lord, no. That was 10 full points of damage to Win. She is not looking healthy, boys. She's squishy.
How much tangent?
Okay, one sec. I
Squishy.
actually... let's see. She's going to use a quarterstaff on the big chonk. And that hits the orc. For 8 points. That's how come that says 8 on my screen, but it's come up 7.
Strength modifier, probably.
Yeah, she has a -1 to strength. Okay, so he is at... He's had a little bit of a beatdown. Ow. Oh, shit, missing the music. What am I doing? Okay. Tiny, you're up. Just gotta turn that down.
Oh no. Like in the tavern, Tiny's retreated.
Tiny's thinking. I think. Good to know, Nessa. Sorry it took so long to get this part done. Tiny? Tiny?
Oh, so,
Your turn.
I didn't realize it was...
You're
Oh,
up.
I thought it was Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Let's see. I'm here, so I'm going to take a step back. Just what?
Ah, I knew it.
2, 3, and actually, I am going to cast. Let me just get a roll real quick.
Damn, there's one thing I want to do and I can't do it right now. Damn it.
Alright, cool. I just need to double check this. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yep. Alright, cool. So I'm going to drop here so it hits all 3 of these. Shadow.
Oh, Lord!
And that
Do
is
they
a
have to
saving.
They have to
It's a
make...
DC. Yeah, it's a
Two.
DC 14 Constitution saving throw,
What the fuck's wrong with it?
and
Okay.
they take half of 13.
If they fail. Well, I got good news for you, my dude. Every one of them failed. A 9, an 8, and a 4.
Outstanding. So they take 13 points of thunder damage as a shockwave erupts right in the middle of them.
Okay. So that's the Orc, Goblin, 1 and 2, yeah?
Yep.
So as Lou erupts the shockwave, as shatter happens, you see them go "Ah!" with all the damage just happening, and you see them just clench in pain. The orc spitting out some blood. Dylan?
So I really don't know how to fight. So
That's okay.
what, like, literally, what do I do? Right, so
You can move your character.
and
You
do
can.
an action, correct?
You've got movement, and you've got an action. At higher levels, you'll get a movement, an action, and a bonus action.
Okay.
I think as a warlock, Tiny can correct me if I'm wrong, but you can use a cantrip and then another spell.
No, if it's a bonus action, you can use it. But if it's casting time is an action, then you can only use one of them.
Okay, that's why I had Tiny correct me.
Right. So I don't actually think that my
wait.
spells are on my sheet.
They are. They're just under spells.
Okay, cool. Right, so I'm assuming I can't cast obviously through people because damage and whatnot. So I will have to move.
Depending on what you're casting, you might be able to.
I have.
You can move and cast if you want. Get a better aim on someone.
Probably what I'm gonna do. I just don't know what any of my spells do on this. So I've got Chill Touch and I've got Hellish Rebuke, but I believe that's if I get attacked.
Hellish Rebuke is when you get attacked, they have to make a dex save, and if they fail it, they get the full fire damage.
Yeah. Chill Touch is...
You don't even have to be touching them.
Right, okay.
There's Chill Touch. As long as they're within that 120 feet, you don't even have to touch them.
Okay, but...
I remember Perry did that. She gave someone a very good stroke on the face and...
So can I do it from here without without it affecting any of my units?
As long as it's within the 120 feet, you can do it.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna do that from where I'm standing because.
Who are you doing it on?
So Goblin 1 and 2 are already affected.
They are in the back.
Yeah, which ones? So I'm gonna go for one of the closer ones because our team's in danger of being in the immediate.
So you've got the Orc or Goblin 3.
I'm gonna go for Goblin 3 and try and put the forces down, I think.
Okay. So I need to do a DC. He needs to make a spell save, a saving throw. Oh, he missed totally. That was a 10. So that's 15 damage there, if I'm right?
I think so, yeah.
On Goblin number 3.
Alright. If I read this correctly, on hit, target takes 1d8 necrotic damage.
Okay. So, yeah, let's see. With that AC, yeah, that hits. So, roll a 1d... Wait. Yeah, roll 1d8. It's in the dice section under D. You're just above the help you're the question mark.
Yeah, a D8, right?
Yeah,
okay.
1d8. 5, nice. As that happens, Lou has the better view of this. You see what looks like a skeletal hand just very gently just tap him on like the cheek or the shoulder just to get his attention. And as he turns around, oh God, it turns black. It goes necrotic as the chill sets in. And where the skeletal hand has touched is going black and freezing slightly. Okay.
Right.
Iron Army's turn now. Oh, what does she do? Well, she's a warlock, so what do warlocks generally do?
Eldritch Blast?
That's
They
gonna
have
be...
a very...
And she is aiming right at the orc.
Warlocks have a very wide and broad set of skills, and they can do many different things.
Yes, and she just went, oh, you know what? No, I don't like you. Finger guns, Eldritch Blast. Oh my God. These boys are rolling dog shite tonight. That was a 2. So that takes 1d10. This is disgusting. Fuck me. On the orc. Down goes some scissors. So that's... Jesus Christ.
You gotta do an Eldritch Blast as a range attack. You gotta roll for it.
It's a range attack? It's anyone within 120 feet.
Yeah. But he says,
yeah.
I mean, you have a Dragon Energy, hits toward you. Make a ranged spell attack against the target.
The range is like, he's just like right there. Eldritch Blast. Boom. Done.
You still gotta roll to see if you actually hit.
It did. He got a 2. So it hit. The spell DC is 14. He got a 2.
Ah, all right. I'm just reading what it says on the screen.
Okay, so that's Lou's turn. Dan?
Oh, it's my go now. All right.
Yes. Remember,
Um,
you can rage if you wish. But remember, you are within striking distance of 2 of your party.
Oh man, I'm gonna move in front of the goblin,
Okay.
and I'm
You
gonna
know-
hit him with my great axe.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give you ideas. So you're going for Goblin 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, am I gonna rage? Sure, I'll like to rage as a bonus action.
Okay. So you rage and roll it.
Yep, roll it.
I say, make sure it's saying you're raging.
How do you say that?
1 sec, I'll just add a thing onto you. I wish I could just search for rage. That would be fucking fantastic. I'll just put on this big purple splodge that you're raging. See, that's rage.
Yeah, go alright.
It should be on your character sheet for rage. So load
yeah, it
that
says,
up and
global damage modifier, rage damage,
okay.
and the tally was a 2. I put it to 1 now because I'm using that up, right? So
Right.
alright. Let's see what I do. Oh, 24.
Oh, you're hitting Goblin 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. So I basically, if I'm making sure hitting damage, I press like the one.
You press Great Axe on there, on the chat.
On the thing here.
Yeah, on the chat. So
Alright.
that'll tell you the damage. Ooh, that's
2 raid. 10.
Wow, good damage, good damage. Nice. So as you do this, you come down and your axe. You don't hit it with the sharp edge. You treat this like a hammer and he's your nail.
Oh, no.
And he's just standing there, dazed after taking the flat side of this great axe and going, no, I don't want to go to Goblin School today.
Class is Pain 101. I'm your instructor.
Goblin 1's turn. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ooh, that's tempting. Okay, you know what? He's going to rule his scimitar for 12, which misses Lou. Misses Win. So that's his turn done. And Goblin. I've just noticed something that you could have done, Dan, that would have been fucking really good, but you didn't do it.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm going to say you missed a chance. So, let's see. 5. Okay, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, Lou. He's got a short bow. No, Dan. Junior.
What?
The boy has a short bow.
Alright.
And he whiffs that entirely. He got a 4.
Oh, cool.
So he's not going to move. He's just going to use his action to reload his bow. So that's that turned on. Now it's time for Goblin number 3. He does not like the person who has just smacked him upside the head with a great axe. So he turns with a scimitar. Looks at Junior. I'm guessing a 13 ain't going to touch you.
No, I'm 14, mate.
Okay, and he is... You know, one sec. No, he's fucking dumb. He's going to try and move away. You get an... You and Win both get an attack of opportunity because he is moving the fuck away.
Oh, cool.
And she's going to use a two-handed quarterstaff. Just roll an attack with your great axe. Nope, she misses. Win
14.
misses. You miss as well.
Aw.
So he's going to move here. And let's see. Orc's turn. Ooh, this is tempting because he's got two very, very squishable targets right in front of him. He's going to use his Great Axe on Lou. And with a 13, he don't hit. She just moves to one side as he brings his axe down. God damn you! He saw the fact of that his goblin friend almost took a hit, and he's not moving. He's actually using it. He's being smart.
Brains in combat? Nah.
Yeah, no, it's less likely than you'd think. Winter's not exactly very happy that the orc has done that. And she has a... And she's going to use... She's going from what... She's taking a hand off... One hand off her quarterstaff. She's going for a short sword.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't hit the orc. Wait. Wait. Yes, it does. It hits. And that is 6 damage on him. Ooh. So she just takes a nice big slice right down his chest. Tiny, Mr. Lou, you are up.
Alright. I
I'm
would like to Eldritch Blast.
No, I'm just waiting for him to say, they're all in a nice little circle. I'll cast Shatter again. Because
yeah,
I think
thanks for that suggestion. I'm gonna do just that.
God damn it, why? 1 sec. I've got 4 boys to roll for this time. It's a 14. So so the orc and goblin 1.
Is it?
Yeah, DC 14.
Sorry. Yeah, no. It's
You know,
yeah.
I'll roll that again because I feel I've been flighted a bit.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. I was just trying to remember because generally it's aggressor wins in matches, and I don't know which side that aggressor would be. But you're the DM,
Right.
so you make that decision.
Well, I've rolled 118 and 114, so if that barely scrapes by, because the orc scraped by with a 14, goblin 1 scraped by with an 18. The rest got a 2 and a 4. Goblins 1 and 3 got a 2 and a 4, so they take the full 10.
Well, anyway, it's up to you. I'm not. It's fine. Anyway, either way, 10 or they either take 10 points of damage or 5 points of thunder damage.
Yeah, well, the orc is really looking bloody. He's beaten. He's battered. He ain't having no good day. Dylan? I should never have given you that. I should never have said that. I really shouldn't have said that.
Right. So I'm gonna just. I mean, I'm still a bit of a way off, and the only thing I need to do is.
That's okay. You can always move. If you need to get into a better position, you can always move.
I don't really want to be away, to be honest.
I'm gonna turn fucking the goddamn fucking thing on to repeat because I'm sick of.
Let's do this again.
It's cold as ice.
So I'm gonna do this one on the orc because he's pretty beat up. So I'm gonna
Yep.
we're gonna keep on.
Chill touch.
Yep. What am I rolling?
1 sec. What's that save again? Is it 14? Yeah, it's 14 on the orc. Oh no, he don't win. He got a 2. I've got a 2 on my nice green dice, and that is not saving whatsoever.
What am I rolling?
So 1
1, yes.
D8.
Another 5.
5.
Okay, he is just begging for someone to put him out of his misery right about now. I'm just going to say that much. So, as Chill Touch takes effect, you see the blood that's obviously seeping out of basically a lot of pores just start to freeze, and he panics.
Oh god.
Okay, so it's Lou's turn. Or Milo. Dynami's turn, so... Yeah, fuck it, she's gonna use Chill Touch on the Orc. She's not exactly so happy with that. Yeah, that's going. Okay, I need to make a 14 saving throw. Nope, doesn't hit. Hits, scrapes by with a 12, and that is a 1d8. Well, fuck me. Fuck me right in the arsehole. You just watch her run a hand, literally reach out, run a hand over his cheek, down his chest, and he drops down dead. So the orc is dead.
Next target.
Fuck me right in the arsehole. Okay, so I can take the orc
No.
off the rotation. Dan, you're up.
I'm up. Alright, cool. I'm gonna move up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit the guy in front of us.
So Goblin 2. I really need to number these better.
Hit me. Oh, no, what?
Nope. Nope.
Nah, I don't. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Miss.
Wait, Goblin 1's up there. That's got Goblin 3 is the yellow, the blue. Goblin
Yeah.
2 is the green. Right, okay. One sec. I'm gonna make this green. Goblin 3 is the blue.
I should have reckless.
Yeah, I should have. And orange. So it is now Goblin 2's turn. It watches Lou as Ayanami just murders his boss right in front of him. And she's just standing there going, oh wow, I didn't know that could happen. And he sees the Goblin 2. Okay, he sees the barbarian try to swing at his friend. He doesn't like that so much. So he's going to use his scimitar. That would be a 21. That hits, I assume.
Hey, who are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if I remember this. 1d6 plus 2. Let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, so that's 6 damage on you, sir.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm on
Uh.
28.
Wait, that was... Oh shit, I think I was taking one. Fuck. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna have to fix this because I fucked up. Goblin... It was Goblin 1. I've used Goblin 2 instead of Goblin 1, so sorry about that. I'm gonna fix it. So Goblin 1 is looking at Win with his short bow, and a 6 is not gonna touch her. She just dodges out. She literally just grabs the arrow out there as it comes up with her. No, she just literally watches and it just moves ahead. It just goes past, just ever so barely. So we'll back up the list to Goblin 3. Let's see if this boy's smart. I'm just gonna roll a 1d4. Nope, boy's dumb as a bag of rocks. He is moving away. He does not want any of this. Win and Dan get an attack of opportunity because he's moving.
Cool.
And she's going to go with the one-handed quarterstaff.
11.
Well, mine doesn't hit and yours doesn't hit. So he moves 5, 10, 15 out the way. And it's like, nope, I'm not having any of that shit. That's his turnover. It's Wynn's turn now. What to do? Oh, she has a longbow. So she's going to put a sword. She's going to use her movement action to put a quarterstaff away, sword away. Brings out a longbow. Loads it up. Yeah, okay. Brings out a longbow. Let's do this. Fucking nat 20s. So this is...
okay.
When it nat 20s, I'm just going to say this for Dylan because he's not played this before. Doubles the damage. And she's aiming at Goblin 1. So that's fucking 26 points of damage right there. On Goblin 1. Jesus Christ. Okay. So that's Wynn done. Tiny. Sir. My good man. You're up.
He knows he's gonna do is Eldritch Blast.
I know.
Tiny here.
It's your turn, Tiny.
Yeah.
He's asleep.
You might have
Huh?
face
What?
plants.
No?
It's your turn, Tiny.
Alright, cool. I just, no, never mind where. Well. I'm out of spell slots, so I'm gonna sit down. No. Yeah, take a fucking guess what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
And Warlock says Eldritch Blast.
Gonna do it to this green one, and that's not what I wanted. Stupid Eldritch Blast should be. Alright, just give me a sec.
Are we doing it too,
Tennis,
Goblin?
I'll put attack, go. Yeah, because for some reason, even though it's an attack, the bloody compendium has it as a spell card and not a thingy. So it's 1d10 plus.
Well, he rolled a 10 on his save, so he hasn't.
Oh no,
which-
it's not a spell save DC. It's a attack roll. I just have to fix it in the spell card.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, for fuck's sake! Why?
sorry.
That's my fault because I did that. I did the same fucking. I did the Eldritch Blast, and I just said did a save spell. So fucking hell.
Told you it was arranged. It says on the text.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. It's done. What's done is done. I can't undo the roll.
Oh god damn it.
Who are you aiming for,
15.
sir? On the green guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. It matches AC, so it hits.
Alright. No, that's not what I want. Pause.
14.
So 12 points of no.
14.
Yes, 12 points of damage because that's also my spell casting.
Okay, so it's. Okay, you watch him get hit.
Shit. Actually, just have that as 10 points of damage for the moment. I need to no. Yes, just fuck. Sorry. Been a while since I played D&D.
Yeah, it's been 6 months.
Yeah. I'm here to respond. Shit. No. So it's just 8 points of damage.
8.
Okay.
Okay.
My
So-
mistake.
Okay. And let's see. Let me get back there, please. Okay, so Tiny's done. Dylan, you're up.
Yeah, I'm up. Right. So I think I'm gonna actually. How far do I get in?
You get 30 feet of movement.
How much is feet?
Every square is 5 feet. So
Right, it's 1, 2, 3.
you have a measuring tool, I believe.
And then so I get 30 feet of movement, and then I get an action as well.
Yes.
If I move my character, you can't see where I'm dragging it to, can you?
When you move it, I'll see it.
Right, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be 25. If I move my character here, will I be able to hit
Yes,
El
you will.
Goblin?
Yes, you will,
Okay,
because
cool.
it's within 5 feet. Of,
Right,
hit
okay, well, I'm
damage.
going to do that, and then I'm going to smack him with something.
Okay.
Just bear with me.
No worries.
No, because it's.
Can I do that?
That misses. You bring it
Damn
down.
it.
Your strike is true. He just moves out the way a bit, and you miss.
Damn it.
Okay,
It's a
it's
I'm in position in case I get attacked, so I can use my other spell.
Yeah.
so Lou Ayanami is going to move there, and she is going to use her quarterstaff two-handed. That hits on Green Boy for 5 points of damage. So, as this is how it goes. This is how it goes. As fucking god damn it, Darkbane has brought his quarterstaff down two-handed. Ainami has snuck up behind him and just whacked them pure baseball style. So he's just gone, ha ha, miss, boom!
Honestly, I just imagine him just bonking him on the top of the head, like bonk.
Bonk.
Bonk on the head. Dan, you're up.
Okay.
And you can get into a very I'm just gonna say this: you could get into a very advantageous position, but I'm not gonna say
As
where.
in...
I'm gonna say it. You could, but I'm not going to. No. No, I'm not gonna give you any hints.
Oh, okay.
Come on, you. Come on, Dan. You've done this before. You got them in a murder sandwich somehow.
A sandwich? Oh, like this.
Fucking finally, yes. Now you get to roll with advantage as you're flanking.
Alright, I gotta just get advantage of reckless, but oh yeah, sure.
Okay, roll it.
Right. Advantage...
That hits.
26.
Was that a natural 20?
Yes.
Okay, double that damage when you roll it.
Cool. 9 plus 8. So is that 17?
9 plus 8 is 17. That is 34 points of damage. How do you wish to do this?
I split him in the middle.
Oh, you cut him right down.
A song chop!
This is not going to be fair because pretty soon it's going to be like one person and he's just going to piss himself in fear. So, as you do that, Goblin 1 watches you literally bring your great axe down. Your aim is true, the strike is true, your axe bisects this boy, and it just clonks onto the ground. The two halves stay there for a moment before falling away.
Gross.
You get to see all the gooey insides, my good man.
I smile and I turn to the other goblins.
Who sticks?
Yeah.
Wait, one sec. I'm actually totting things up here. Okay. So it's Goblin 1's turn. You've killed Goblin 2, so he's dead. York is dead. So Goblin 1 looks and just goes into a full-on I don't give a shit about my existence anymore. Oh wait, one sec. I need to. There we go.
There we go.
5, 10.
Oh no.
He's not flanking anyone. He's just coming at you straight up, and he's going to hit you with his scimitar. 16.
He hits.
Hang on a sec. +4, that would be a soft 20. So that's 1d6 plus 2. You and Win are the only ones taking damage in this turn.
How much am I taking?
Give me a sec. I'm rolling.
Oh, sorry. Oh, plus rage, yeah.
You take 5 damage. So he's just
Ah, crap.
literally just tried to stab at you with his
23.
Yep. How much?
I got 23 health left.
You and Win are the only ones who've taken damage. Now it's Goblin 3's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hi, Squishy Warlock. You're not gonna like me, Dylan.
It's fine. Go on.
You rolled a nat 20.
Yikes.
Yeah, I am not liking this number for you. So that's a 1d6 plus 2 with a scimitar. And this will be doubled.
Instant death.
Oh no, it's not going to be instant death.
No, I know.
You don't fear
It's
death,
8.
Mr.
It's
Wayne.
only 8. You only take 8 damage.
So,
So you take your HP down by 8.
right. Does my hellish rebuke come into play now?
You can do that, yes.
All right, I choose to do that then.
Okay, spit it out.
Cast at what level?
I think you just click Hellish Rebuke. If you
I
wanna-
did, and then it said cast at what level?
Probably level 1. Or level 2.
No, if your warlocks all cast at max level, so you'll be casting at level 2.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I need to.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of spell slots, but we shoot out fucking cannons. But yeah, no, we're cannons. We have one shot, but it hits hard.
Do I have to roll anything?
Yeah, you've got to roll
Dex save.
Constitution saving throw, I think.
One sec. Show a spell description. DC 13. Nope. Misses.
No, if
No, he did not save. Make the save for the
Okay.
Dex throw. He did not make the save.
2d10 fire damage.
So I did 2d10.
Oh
right?
yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
Roll 2d10
Does that work?
Yep.
on
7.
Goblin
Well, I hit him.
3.
So
Yeah.
good one.
So that's okay. He is not loving life. He is not loving life right now. So it's Win's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hi, friendo. And she gets advantage with this. Two-handed. She's going back to quarterstaff. And she gets advantage because she's in the murder sandwich. Fucking misses like a proper champ. Fuck me. Okay, so it's just like she brings her quarterstaff down. Misses because the goblin has just taken 2d10 fire damage, so he's kind of spasming. So when she brings it down, her aim was true to start with, but then he spasmed out the way, and I was like, off to the side. Damn it! Mr. Lou? You're up.
Alright, my turn, was it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you know there's a reason why the warlock, the experienced warlock, moved away.
Well,
and
the other warlock
he-
couldn't, because she would have got an attack of opportunity on her, and she's not about
Yeah,
that
well,
life.
she can disengage and move. I mean, she won't be able to attack that turn, but still. Yeah, so he's going to help out with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, on who? On the blue boy?
Green. Green, yeah.
Green's dead.
Oh, I thought...
Orange.
No.
Oh,
go
yeah,
for
sorry, I
it.
didn't see the little indicator. Okay, then on blue. Yes,
Okay.
he's right there.
And that's... It's not a spell save or anything. It's not like a saving throw, is it?
No, it's
Sorry.
just an attack roll.
No, it misses.
So-
That misses.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's a
close,
shame.
but it misses. He's still spasming from the fire because he's trying to put the fire out. So he just kind of goes, no! The last second.
Boo.
Mr.
Alright.
Warlock Man, Dylan, you're up.
I'm gonna go for another smack, I think.
Okay, but you have advantage as he is in a murder sandwich.
Right, okay, so hang on to who's still alive?
When Blue Boy and Orange Boy are still alive, so that's Goblins 3 and
Right, so-
1.
And I have advantage on blue, right?
Yes.
Right, okay, so do I have to roll with advantage, and how do I do that?
If you just click roll, it'll be the highest number for the advantage.
Right, okay, well I'm gonna smack him with quarterstaff again.
Okay, that hits.
Two-handed. Okay, cool. And then I roll.
Just click on where it says quarterstaff two-handed in the chart, and it'll roll it for you.
Alright,
You just fucking roll 1.
yikes.
Ouch. Fucking embarrassing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so... let's see. You know what? Lou's where I wander up here. Hi, friend. Sorry, friend. Fucking misses with a dagger. Misses. She just literally lifts his arm up and she just puts her arm right in the gap.
It's fine.
You're up, Dan.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go reckless.
Okay. That's on repeat
On
already.
it.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit that orange guy. 'Cause
Okay.
How dare he try to stab me?
Please don't hit that. That hits.
17.
That hits. Roll your
Yep.
damage.
Gonna roll me some damage. So that's a 9.
So how do you want to kill this man?
Split in half.
Well, he's
Again.
done.
Which way? Which way you split them?
Horizontally. I'm
Horizontally
seeing his
this time.
guts.
So you're just literally taking him at the waist and just cutting him right down. You're making him the quarter man.
I'm making him half a man.
He's already half a man. You've made him the quarter man now. Doesn't have the
Oh,
same
okay.
ring to it. Okay. Goblin 3 sees this. Not too happy. Doesn't like it. Goes for the big barbarian again with a scimitar. With a 16.
It's.
Okay.
So is the orange one dead?
Yes, orange one is dead. Give me a sec.
Alright.
So orange one has been bisected. Green one has been bisected. Orc has been frozen to death.
Alright.
Really? Oh, wait, I didn't have the space there. And you take 5 damage.
Ah, cool. 18.
When not liking the fact of her compatriot is getting stabbed, is going to try and smack this boy on the head. No. Bad. And that hits. For fucking 1 damage. Jesus Christ. Just whittling this guy down with 1,000 cuts. Just like, no, bad. Bonk. Tiny. I'm gonna turn that music down a bit more. Tiny, you're up.
Yeah. Tiny!
Honey. Take a fucking guess at what I'm gonna do.
Warlock says.
Yeah, that's right. And that's
Oh,
that's a 25 on Big Blue Boy here.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's 3 points of damage.
Kidding me? What's with these low rolls? God damn you.
Mm.
Dylan, you're up.
Do it again. Do what I've been doing.
Okay, with advantage, please.
Right, so how did you say I did do this last time?
You can set it for swinging with advantage, because the roll cues always have advantage on it. So
Right.
just click your quarterstaff on whichever one you're doing, and then roll it. Roll to see if you hit.
Right, so that's the
Nope.
core stuff. No, oh, right, cool.
Nope.
Fab.
I'm just saying that right now. Nope.
Mint. Oh my god, terrible.
Okay. Lou, Iron Army is just gonna back up 10 feet. And what she has used, I think only the cantrip. No, she's used one Eldritch. Wait,
These
why am I on
elves
the-
right on the chilling
yeah.
touch.
Yeah, so she has 2 level 1 spell slots, so she's got 1 left. And a level You know what? She's got burn her level 2 spell slot.
Look.
1 sec.
Really?
Yep. Wait for it. 1, 2, 3 more of them pop up. Oh yay, I've got friends now! And they all point at each other going, don't hit me, hit her!
For
And that is-
hitting the goblins.
She's talking to the goblin.
Like, you just
So that's
confused
her
Julian,
turn.
like.
So that's her turn done. Dan, you're up.
Alright, cool. So, the only left is the goblin there, yeah?
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to do another reckless attack.
Okay.
Swing by about a 16.
That hits.
9. Oh, wait, plus 2. 11.
Okay. Good. So you treat the great axe like a bat. Yeah, bada. Boom. So you knock him back. So you hit into him, but because he's between Win and I'm gonna fucking keep forgetting Darkbane. He can't go anywhere beyond going either down or to one of the sides. So he's kind of just trapped there taking this hit. Okay, he's not liking it. What's my dex modifiers? Okay, so he sees the 4 loos. And he's going to take aim with a short bow. So that's 12, 16. Yeah, okay, now let's see. Okay. So let's see if he see which one he hits. Oh, that is so close. He almost hit Lou. He almost hit Lionami. He hit one of the duplicates. So an arrow literally goes into one of them. Oh, all the other three just go, "Ooh, you should learn how to dodge, babe. Sweetie, you need to learn how to dodge." And that's his turn because he can't really move anywhere without getting 3 attacks of opportunity on him. He's not that dumb.
He seems pretty dumb.
Yeah, he's dumb as a fucking bag of bricks, but still, it's Wynn's turn. Let's see. Nope, wrong. She's gonna go down to one-handed quarterstaff because she's getting ready for something else. She misses. No, wait. She's in a murder sound when she hits.
Yeah.
Okay. She bonks him. She bonks him good. But this boy's a bit more sturdy. This boy is obviously built more sturdy than the others. So he is just taking fucking 14 points of damage. So he is not looking... He has literally just been smacked by an axe, by a quarterstaff, and he is looking decidedly bloody. Tiny,
Yes.
You are
I'm
up.
going.
my good man.
Yeah, take a fucking guess.
Are you using Chill Touch? It's Eldritch Blast, isn't it? That
It's
hits.
a 24.
That hits.
6 points of damage.
How would you like this thing to cease to be alive?
One moment it has a head, the next moment it doesn't.
And you see the body just standing there, just swaying a bit before dropping like a sack of potatoes. Congratulations, boys. You have beaten combat. You've beaten these boys. And give yourselves a very, very sweet 500 experience points.
Nice.
I'm being generous with these ones.
Well, don't die to deserve more since I started a fight in the tavern.
Yeah. So I'm going to pause that music. There we go. Da, 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 da. No, I'm not gonna do that because I'll get fucking copyright claimed or some shit. So, as the final body drops, you get to do one investigation just for sheer convenience. The 3 other loos vanish, and the arrow that was in the duplicate drops to the floor. Ooh, that one really could have hurt.
12.
Okay, you see some emblems on their tattered robes at this moment in time because you've curb stopped these boys something rotten. Excuse me. You find a medallion which looks like a jester's mask. Who are you searching?
Oh man, I'll leave this to the smart boys.
Surely, should this be the orc, right?
Ah,
You can search any of the bodies.
Well,
okay. I'm just gonna search one of the bodies then.
Okay, investigation.
Okay, so
Dan finds a toenail.
yeah. A sec. Fuck's sake. All right, cool. Investigation 1.
You find the rarest of the rare element in one of the goblin's pockets. Dirt.
Nice.
Who'd have thought
Is
it
he-
was? Who'd have thought it was that rare?
Not even an
He's,
element.
hey man, he's showing this off like it's like Look what I found. Dirt.
Yes, we're very
Okay.
proud of you. Good job.
Am I doing
Yeah.
investigation as well?
You can. I open it up to all three of you.
Cool. What do I get?
What do you find up its butt?
You find it all the way up its butt. You find
Yeah.
obviously the scimitar that's dropped to its side.
Okay.
You find, who are you investigating? Are you investigating the orc or the?
Well, who did Tiny investigate? Was it just a goblin? And then Dan investigated goblin as well, right?
Yeah. Here's the ogre.
Yeah, I'll investigate the orc.
Okay. You find the great axe that it had that did some nasty damage to Win, which is actually showing now because one of her arms is bleeding. Now she's actually thinking on it. You
Right.
find the medallion of what looks like a jester's mask.
Okay.
You find a very, very nice handwritten note that says
Oh.
that someone may have told about the forgotten or the lost history of of what happened before the kingdoms, and whoever comes this way, just murder them all.
All who pass. Cool. Right. Cheeky little note. All right, boys. The game is afoot.
Right. I
Just for Dylan's character, the note looks like it had a wax seal on the back,
And
but
I
with it being
determined what-
broken, it
That's
kind of
what
looks
symbol.
like the Donnet Dynasty's the Donnet Dynasty's
Right,
symbol, but because it's been broken, you can't really tell fully. Well, it was with that 22 that you were able to get that.
Okay. Okay. Right. I've written that down.
does Junior see Dylan's character get the note?
If you roll a perception check, they'll be able to tell me.
Oh,
Just
Alright,
random.
So
Yes, you see it.
21.
Yeah, you
Cool.
see
I
it,
kick.
and you just go, "Wait, what's this?"
Cool. From the goblin I got the dirt from. I'm gonna kick it. Stupid goblin.
Alright, okay. He rolls a strength check and just pushes it, kicks it through a wall.
Oh, cool. Yeah, strength. Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Roll it.
18.
You kick the goblin so hard that it's like a football. It yeets itself into a wall and splat, and then comically just slumps to the floor.
Lush.
So that
With some good old goblin nerds.
is going to be the end of the session. The
Okay.
session one is done.
Goblin.
Well,
Goblin
we've-
it is.
we've met a character. We've had a fight. We're set on our path. We know which way we're going. Hopefully, we'll have another member next week as well. Sorry, whenever the next session is.
Which will be next Wednesday.
Okay. Okay.
Same time as
Alright.
this week, assuming you all are doing the half 8 finish.
Yeah, I think that should be
if
fine.
Josh is doing the half 8 finish as well, I might move that to next. Wait, is today Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday today.
Oh no, it's Wednesday now because it's
Yeah.
midnight here.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday.
Might move it to next Wednesday, which will be Thursday for Tiny, if that's okay. But if not, we'll just go again same day, same time next week.
Yeah, we'll just sort it in the Discord.
I really don't think he would have stayed up this late anyway. I mean, I am literally flagging.